Each week I will post some form of a summary to highlight key learning and additional resources from the week. Check back here in instructors' announcements each week. Additional resources will be posted here. This week we talked about people first language in special education. It's important to recognize that people with disabilities want to be referred to as a person first. So we talk about children with disabilities, not disabled children. We also looked at the history of special education and came to learn that this is a field that is fairly recent in education. Boards were not required to provide education support for children with disabilities before 1982, so it's fairly modern history. The examination of this history also brings up the topic of inclusion. As education began to provide support for children with disabilities, we also moved toward more inclusion. Today, our emphasis is on viewing the regular classroom as a desired placement option. I also posted a link to a timeline for the history of special education in Ontario. I want to point out some additional resources that are posted in the instructor's announcement discussion area for you. I included the video of Emily. I highly recommend you have a look at this video. Emily tells her story as a youth with a disability. It's very good and not too long. It's a powerful reminder about the importance of using people-first language. Emily wants to be seen for who she is, not her wheelchair. I also posted a resource called the Special Education Companion. You will find some good accommodation suggestions for students with various exceptionalities in this document. It's old, it's been around for a long time, but the accommodations are very good. Accommodations are strategies that do not change the curriculum expectation, and most of the time they're really just good teaching strategies. I hope you find this a good tool for thinking about accommodations for students. I also posted a paper I had written on the background of inclusion. It's a little bit long, but have summarized some key points about the development of inclusion. If you don't read the whole article, I'd like to point out the chart in the middle that outlines the differences between social and medical perspectives on disabilities. It gives you some perspective on inclusion and that we are heading toward a social model of understanding disabilities. And then finally, I posted a chart on using people first language in special education. It's just a nice little exemplar. Great first week. Please send questions at any time. Pop off a question rather than struggle or spend a lot of time struggling. I can help you right away and save you some time.